Our next speaker is Dawud Akil. He is a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps and founder and CEO of JCI-Agency. He's been a business owner for 30 years and has recently converted his company into a franchise opportunity. His company's motto is "Minding your business is our business." I would love to present to you Mr. Dawud Akil. How are you, sir?
I'm outstanding, sir. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be on the show with everyone today. I think before I say anything, I also want to congratulate Miss Adams. I almost feel bad that you guys lined me up after her. I think that was a setup because that was phenomenal, her story and what she's accomplished. So as like Miss Adams, I am also a military veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I am also a child hailing from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, and blessed to have a father who also served in the Marine Corps. So I represent that example you guys spoke of a son following his father's footsteps. My entrepreneurial career really started while I was still in service. My wife and I opened our first company in 1989, which was group homes for adolescent boys that we really wanted to service. And because of the success of that so quickly, I made the decision to exit the Marine Corps after 10 years of service to further our venture. And my wife also, we had small children. So that was just the beginning of my entrepreneurial journey with Mr. Miner, who blessed me the opportunity to speak tonight. And when he said, speak about the principles of business. And I know you're going to hear some enlightening things from the other panelists. So I'm going to choose to address the principles of business from another perspective that I feel is the first step when a new entrepreneur is taking that journey on. They've made the decision, as Ms. Adams said, to take that first step, even though they don't see the full staircase. And that is also having the proper mindset. And through my 30 plus years now as a consultant, what I've seen the most is that there are a lot of people who want to live the life of an entrepreneur, but they start their journeys with the mindset of an employee. And so with those two being almost polar opposites, that I think is very crucial. And in our firm, one of the things that we consult on is understanding the shift that you're going through in our company. Because we're JCI, we call it the JCI mind shift. And that is to help the new entrepreneur understand the differences in how he or she must view their vision and the steps that they take. So we often also want to take that individual and help them understand that their beginning should be looking and working as if they are 10 years in. So we look at their 1-year vision, their 3-year vision, their 5-year vision, and even their 10 and 15-year vision. The importance of this is when they are looking that far ahead in the beginning of their journey, what many realize in that time is no way for him or her to accomplish that 15-year goal by themselves. Now, the purpose of this is for them to begin to have the mindset that they must build a team of people around them for true success. Kind of again, like Miss Adams did. She said she had 150 employees. The reality is she may have been the visionary, but if it's not for those 150 people carrying that vision with passion, she may not be here today. And so I think it's very crucial for a new entrepreneur to start their journey with the right mindset. And in that, you must also understand the importance of having additional people with skill sets that either you do not have or their level of skill precedes yours far. In this, what you find, if you understand business, if you can find the right person, you can also create within your firm an intrapreneur. And that's someone who works with inside your firm, but is dedicated to evolving the section that they themselves are in charge of or associated to. And so again, as a principal, if you can create or help create the proper mindset of that new entrepreneur, then you give that person a higher level of opportunity of success. Second, one of the things that we do too is all of us are saying entrepreneur. And so we also consult and speak with our new clients about understanding, and everyone I'm sure have heard of Robert Kiyosaki in his book, The Cash Flow Quadrant, and how he speaks to the E, the S, the B, and the I. And this is really important because as entrepreneurs start, we are in love with the term entrepreneur and we're doing entrepreneurship. But I believe it's time for us to start changing the mindset where our people are thinking, I'm a business owner and I create systems that other people have the opportunity to participate in for their well-being. But this is a way of a business owner actually buying and controlling their time, because I say entrepreneurs typically are one or few people, one, maybe two or three. They still are making their money by trading time for dollars. They just happen to have the opportunity to give themselves a title because they have the business. But a business owner truly focuses on profits, but he or she focuses on the development of a system that other people can participate in. And he understands that his livelihood or her livelihood will come from the profits that were created by those who are trading time for dollars. So the power for me of business ownership is understanding the significance of, one, building the right team, two, having the right system, and three, respecting the value of the people around you and praising and honoring them so they feel admired, they feel honored, they feel that there's potential for growth for them. So for me, when Mr. Rodney spoke to me about this and he spoke about the principles of business, I immediately went to one of the services that we have. Our company is built around the principle that we are everything that happens behind someone's product or service. So we deal with incorporating all types, profit and nonprofit. We do payroll for people. We do bookkeeping. We do accounting. We cover every insurance that anyone could have: life, health, and property and casualty, all your commercial insurance. And because we have quite a few attorneys in the firm, we also do trust or estate planning for people. So our company was built to be the back end of a visionary's vision. And so that's where our model came from, is that minding your business is our business. But our principle, our ethos of our company is that we spend an innate amount of time educating potential business owners first, and we earn second. Nothing that we do is about us always earning money first. Our principle, and what I learned from the Marine Corps, is that all good things will come because everyone on the team fulfilled their role. And so for us, that helped me grow to the standpoint that I was blessed with enough discipline to become a professional and a growing professional, because I'm still learning today, still reading 3 to 4 books every month, but I'm learning how to be a good servant leader. And as a servant leader, when I started fashioning our firm, the most important thing to me is that everyone who worked within our organization had to be in love with serving someone. If they were not in love with the service aspect, they would not fit who we were as an organization. And so our organization was built with the principle of educate first, earn second, meaning when we give our best to someone without sticking our hand out, or our hand is out and it's open, they can take all the things that they require for their success. But every space they make in their hand, that's room for someone to put something in our hand that makes us a better organization. And so when I think about what Rodney spoke about, what Dr. King meant was, you must first stand up, be willing to be a servant leader, but two, you must follow through whatever God has placed in you and not worry about everything else. If you are truly doing good work, if you're serving, the consequence of that will be the spoils of life. We are meant to be well off in our lives. We're meant to be leaders. We're meant to create legacies. And so everything for us, as far as our principles of business, before we begin and before we get into the details of the business, we want to get into the details of the mindset and the goals of the person that we are working with. So as an organization, that's our motto. I am truly grateful again to Mr. King, and to be on a panel with such esteemed people just makes my heart do well. So I want to thank you for the opportunity and make myself available to anyone on the panel or anyone viewing this. JCI is here to serve, and we serve throughout the United States, Canada, and Japan. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much for taking the time to be with us. I must say that I believe all military members, when they end their military lives and and start to move on, they're looking for somebody to work for. And what you're saying there is, wait a minute, we have it within us to make great things happen. And thank you for being who you are and your entire company for helping veterans and everyone else continue to move the baton forward. We are so grateful that you took the time to be with us today.